Hi, lovelies, and welcome back to Software 2 Sketchbooks, one brushstroke at a time. In today's episode, I want to talk about art trends, or rather, why I don't follow them. Now, let me say this upfront, I'm not judging anyone who does. There's nothing wrong with trends. Sometimes they help you explore new things, but for me personally, following trends in art never really worked out. It made me feel like I was performing, not creating. And yes, I have been guilty about chasing them from days to weeks to months, only to realize that it's not me. In the early days, I would look at what was popular on Instagram, floral pieces, rainbow color palettes, seasonal illustrations. I tried to paint what others were painting. Maybe it looked okay, but it never felt right. Because honestly, I don't paint to go viral. I don't paint to fit in. I paint to feel something real. And sometimes the real thing doesn't look trendy. Sometimes it's a messy watercolor painting of your favorite animal. Sometimes it's a quiet, foggy landscape. Sometimes it's an abstract tiger that came to me in a dream and made no logical sense at all. More on that in my YouTube video. And I have learned to honor that because art for me is not just about aesthetics, it's about emotions, it's about connection, and that connection can't happen if I'm painting for the algorithm instead of my intuition. I know this might make my growth slower and it already has if you see my page. I know I might get fewer likes, fewer clicks, fewer shares, but what I gain instead: authenticity, peace, a creative rhythm that's sustainable. I'm not rushing anymore. I'm not chasing anymore. I'm just listening to myself, to my brush, to my stories that want to come through me. Like I have a purpose to pass on something to this world. Maybe this is my way of doing it. So if you're listening to this and you have been feeling the pressure to follow what's trending, to keep up, to be relevant, to do what works, whether in art or in life, I just want to tell you, you are allowed to step off that track. You don't have to follow a formula. You don't have to mold yourself to fit what's expected. Your pace, your story, your way of being, it's all valid. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. Your pace, your story, your way of being, it's valid. Okay? Maybe your version of creating isn't painting. Maybe it's writing or building or teaching. Maybe it's how you show up for your family or how you hold space for others even when no one notices. Whatever it is, it's sacred. And it doesn't have to look like anyone else's path. Trends fade, algorithm shifts, but what stays is the truth you bring to what you do. It took me a lot of years to realize. So I hope this episode gives you permission to show up as you, to trust your rhythm, to trust your timing, and to trust that even if the world doesn't clap right away, your soul knows the way. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.